let's get back into it. We're finally done with visiting all the cities and getting all the optional quests done. So now we can finally make our way to Roland. Oh, not Roland. Grancel. Because the Queen wants to speak with us. I assume that we've figured something out. We've come up with some way that we can get aboard the Oriole. So, let's head over. And while we're at it, we may as well try and get our CP going.
They messed with the wrong guy.
Hopefully we get our arts back soon, because, man, it is killing me not having them.
Savor the victory. We
Up. 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 Okay. Luckily, Grancel is not too far. Walls of the Ironberg haven't been breached since our kingdom was founded. On that glory and tradition, we swear to protect this place. Apparently the gate function's still not fixed. Man, I don't want to spend the night with it wide open like that. It's a real blow to the Royal Army to have our airships grounded. After all, they're our country's ace in the hole when it comes to defense. The Empire has an air force too, but their main strength is their ground troops. Even if they're affected by this orbital shutdown mess, it won't be as bad as we have it. This dialogue seems new. The subject people bring up at every meal is that darn floating island. We still don't have the slightest clue what it is. Talk about creepy. It's just floating there, but that makes it creepier. And it's sucking up all our juice. All our orbment juice. First a flying island appears, then orbments conk out on us. It's just been one crazy thing after another in the kingdom lately. At this rate, I suppose the goddess will drop in for lunch next. Oops, pardon me, didn't mean to insult she above. I definitely haven't seen this. Really, it's just one crazy event after another. Compared to things these days, that coup d'etat from before almost seems like a game. True. LeBeurle is certainly going through it. Alright. Ah, these fucking guys.
care for a rematch.
Oh? Hey, isn't that...
What the? That's the sound of an airship engine.
Oh, fuck. Oh, wait a second!
The only airships that can fly now are...
There! Oh, is it the... Oh, no, it's them. I thought it might be the Sky Bandits, but I guess their airship dropped out of the sky too. Society airships! Why are they here? Damn, they're heading straight for the capital.
Son of a bitch! We need to chase them now!
Oh, they're just gonna storm right in, are they? Oh, fuck, all the big boys are here. Shall we begin then, my friends?
I guess. If the Divine Blade was here, this might be a good time. But just beating up a bunch of weaklings where those guns don't even work, this ain't even gonna be a good way to kill time.
It's not too bad, you know. It's fun to just walk around and step on our little wooden toy soldiers. Well then, make sure not to call your pater mater down on them, love. All the little soldiers would run home instantly if you did. Aw, that's boring. I was thinking of getting Pater Mater to help me smash that pretty castle into dust. Beauty and destruction, is it? It holds a certain charm of its own, I suppose. Oh, bros. You guys need to run.
You You must be Ouroboros lackeys. You sons of... So your airships still work, huh?
I believe this is our first formal meeting, soldiers of Lebel. I am Blanc Blanc, the handsome, mysterious, peerless phantom thief of beauty.
Walter the Direwolf, ladies. Try to put up something like a fight, would ya?
Luciola the Bewitching, they're doing all the introductions. We won't be acquainted for long, though. And I'm Ren, the Angel of Slaughter. I wonder what you'll sound like when you're screaming your life out after I rip you open.
Casually introducing yourselves. We'll see if that confidence lasts. Stand ready, men! Charge!
Oh, they're actually doing a battle. Tempest Dance. Oh, fuck, they're actually doing their alts. Yeah.
Think you could take this?
Trying to do like the really cool anime moves with sprites just comes up as a little bit goofy.
Kid? Should we really attack?
Grown-ups sure are laid back. You guys are literally dead.
Oh!
Remember, my good man, ultimately, this world and life is but a fantasy. Allow me to show you a delicious nightmare.
I'll bring you a fitting end.
Why?
Die beautifully.
These will probably be pretty sick in the remake, though.
Seriously, nothing but trash.
Aw, darn. They broke too easily. Now, don't be so greedy. Perhaps the Royal Guard of the Queen will provide us with a bit more challenge. One would hope, at least. Well then. Oh, we're gonna have to confront them right here? Oh no. I thought we were gonna come in. Weird forces will head for Gransel Castle. Squad leaders, direct your platoons in taking of each block of Gransel, as planned. Aye, sir. Oh, fuck. We were just standing here. I guess we should save. Because it feels like we're really not going to be able to back out. That's... Hurry.
Son of a... We have to help those we can. There's no time.
Whoa, easy.
You're bracers, right? Ouroboros and forces passed by here moments ago. Seems their target is Gransel Castle.
I knew it.
The rest of the enemy forces are taking over the city. Please, save the city and the castle.
Estelle. Right. I'm sorry, everyone, but we're going on ahead. In we go. Damn, they're just torching the place. Aren't you trying to capture the city? Not just raise it? No!
Such indiscriminate destruction. Those bastards.
Here they come. Oh, fuck, these ones are pretty rough. And we can't use arts. And we have no way to stop this crit. Ow. And we're all fucked. With blind. He can cure himself, but I don't think we want... Let's not do it like that. I don't think there's any point attacking while we're blinded. And there's nothing we can do to buff ourselves either, I don't think. Yeah. I'm guessing they're probably immune to confuse. Oh my god. Estelle, like, almost... Oh my god, she's gonna... We can't do anything, she doesn't get a turn fast enough. We might be able to get one down here. Yeah. That'll be enough to survive. Hopefully. Oh, he just made it. He just... He's got 41 health. Purging. I think we can probably kill it before it gets its next turn. Yeah, we're fine. Oh, I forgot they did that. What are we even gonna do? The city! Everyone! Elnan? Elnan! Your timing is perfect. You'll hear about the business the Queen had with you, yes? That was the idea. What's going on? The army is in position along the eastern and western blocks of the city as we speak. The fighting is terrible, but you need to leave it to them. You must give chase to the enforcers. They are heading for the castle. But... Are you sure you don't need our help here? I've evacuated the people on the street into the guild house. The army is evacuating the rest of the city. Okay. We'll head to the castle then. Thank you. Ideals guide you and keep you safe. Before you go, take this. Zerambowder. Oh, that's the full cure, I think. Thank you, Elnan. Good luck. I pray for your victory. But before that, A delicious meal. Ah. Nope, nope, nope. And let's also... give us still a little bit of EP back. She'll regen some of it with ingenuity anyway. And let's save. We're probably going to run into those guys again, so I'm thinking about equipping blind resist. Main sleep prevents poison blind. There's poison, sleep faint, faint. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything better than that. Blind is a unfortunate status. Can we go into the guild? We can. The folk commanded the red troops headed to the castle. I wonder if the Queen and Princess Claudia are alright. Help, please, the capital is... Sweet Idios, what the heck is going on? Are we at war again? Even though we just signed a non-aggression pact. I'm fine, dearest. I'm sure Idios or the Queen will do something. We simply have to endure it. My darling, are you okay? I had the citizens in this area evacuate to the guild. The army should be leading evacuation activity in the other regions as well. Everyone, head to the castle and chase down those enforcers. Their goal is likely... the Queen! I can't stop shaking. Those people, they were really... Suddenly these red armored guys attacked. No matter how used to trouble I am, this is pretty startling. One of the soldiers told me to evacuate. I wonder if that soldier is okay. This is horrible. Who are they? They're not troops for the Empire, are they? Stepping on the non-aggression pact we just signed and doing this. The only people that have the gall are the Imperials. Who are they? Seems like these four guys in weird clothes were commanding them, but... First ordnance stopped working, and now this. It's too terrible. Even should our building burn, the Fisherman's Guild will never die. As long as the passion for fishing in our hearts burns on, our dream lives on. I wonder if Lloyd's okay over in Bose. Soldiers of the Royal Army taken down by just 4 people. I can't believe it. Ah, the capital. The capital is burning. Damn it, what's gonna happen to my shop? I had to drag Zacharias out of there by force. The idiot wanted to stay behind in the store. That was a close call. Among the people who attacked us, there was a girl in white clothes. The soldiers were done in before I could blink. Did I imagine it? Why did those people attack us? We haven't been bad or anything. The Royal Army people brought us here. I hope they're okay. When I was out shopping, suddenly I got told to evacuate. Well, at times like these, there's no point running around. Best just to read a book and calm down. Yeah, that'll get it done. Alright. Oh, and we got patrols. Gotcha, bitch.
That's that. Let's move out.
Oh, and we're actually getting experience. Awesome. Doesn't seem like we can change our party members at this stage, though. Oh, nice. Oh, and he got the petrify. Hell yes. Alright. Castle. Yep, more of these things. It's gonna explode and blast the shit out of all of us, but it's too much, like, going out of our way to move everyone is going to be too much to deal with. And hey, we get CP out of it, so it's not all bad. Can we go in here? Nope. Gotcha.
Let's move out.
Robots. Okay, don't miss. Can we actually go to the other blocks?
Let's move out.
The sounds of gunfire and swords clashing can be periodically heard from the Western City block. Sounds like the army and Jaegers are fighting. We need to get to the castle. Okay, we can't go to the other blocks. Alright. Drop a quick save again. Here we go. Oh fuck, are we gonna have to fight all four of them at the same time? Ah, the gates are closed. Given the age of this entrance, I would imagine it can be opened manually. That would prove difficult, however. Yes, it'll take quite a bit of pushing. Oh, it's time to call in Powder Matter, isn't it?
Hey, now, you call that thing in, you won't leave anything for the rest of us to do. You all just leave this to me.
Leave it to you?
Just watch.
He's gonna punch through the door. Oh. Too bad, there's a second door. Wow, that was great, Walter! Ah, yes. One of the title style's greatest techniques. Oh, impressive as always, my friend.
That shit's really only good for street performances. Now, one more to go through.
To think they'd breach the castle gates. Oof, they won't hold much longer. Claudia, Hilda, hurry and get Alicia to her private chambers. But, Uncle... Dunan, are you... I am a scion of the Veld Ousley's family. I will not stand quietly and watch as brigands try to tear our land and authority to pieces. With Julia absent, I shall take command. But... stop wasting time! Their goal is to abduct the Queen and her heir. Her heir being you, remember? Uncle, your priority must be the safety of yourself and the Queen. This is what it means to be heir, Claudia. Fulfill your duty. Uncle, I understand. Grandmother Hilda, come, we need to get up to the chambers. Yes, it would be best. Dunan, please, be careful. You just watch as I cast these cursed bandits from the walls. I pray for your victory. Philip, you be careful too. I will do my best, Mistress Hilda. What are you gonna do though, dude? I am deeply impressed, your lordship. I have never been happier to serve you than at this moment. There's no need to make such a show out of it, Philip. Oh, the lighting's gone red. Ah, here they are! Such ghastly appearances, rather more like demons than men. Your lordship, should I fall, do not hesitate to flee. What? But... Oh fuck! Philip's gonna fight! Sir Philip! Oh, it's the old man with the closed eyes!
Who the hell's this old lump?
I am Philip Runal, butler to His Royal Highness Dunan von Auslies and former captain of the Royal Guard. Oh, shit. This blade I once held in days long past. I do not know how far it will carry me, but it shall now cross with yours. Ooh. Ah, here is this country full of surprises. Let's see how skilled you are, then. Oh, shit. Come on, we don't have time to be worrying about this. Whitender. No large impact points. I think this was broken with someone's hand. This looks like Walter's handiwork.
Yes, the Shattering Fist. Adios.
He really is freakishly strong. Wait, what are we standing around being impressed for? We need to catch up to... Estelle, watch out! Oh, come on! Why here?
Take him down.
Oh god, they are tough. Off. Cold allies? Oh shit, there's guys behind us as well. Oh god, we're not gonna have much time to do anything, are we? Maybe we should take the opportunity to try and land an AoE and get rid of the robots. They're low health. Oh fuck. Oh fuck, we're gonna die. Hail Apache. Not super impressive, to be honest, Estelle. This is looking bad, to say the least. Like, I'd say this is not good. I think we might be needing a different strategy. Okay. Firstly, let's just get through the cutscene. Go on. Breaks the wall. And then we can save again. Send the girls away. Alright, now we can move. Alright, I don't think these guys blind, so we can put our good stuff back on. What did he have? He had the shield orb, not the death. It does increase his speed and move, which is nice. We do like speed. And I think in this situation we actually do want as much speed as we can get our hands on. Let's give him... What did he have? He had the gladiator headband. And then you had the glove gear. Estelle, I think he's not going to have any opportunity to do any offensive casting, I think. He's going to be purely on, like, heal duty, so let's try and give her some speed up stuff. The Regina Guardas give speed 5. Is there anything that gives even more speed? No. And the 8 Divinations Guard gives her more speed. And we can also give her a cast... We can give her the Time Gem to boost her casting speed even more. And we technically don't need an Ingenuity right now. Oh, giving the... This gives her Earth Wall. That could be a huge help. Alright. I think that's a pretty good setup. Let's see what we can do with this. Oh, I should have given her action 4 as well. Let's just straight out the gate. Let's do Joshua's limit break to get rid of all the little robots. So that's gonna help. Hey, I think arts like turn delay. If we can delay them just as much as humanly possible. Note there is. Oh, they do get turn delayed. Or do they? I can't tell. God, even with that much casting, it's still pretty slow. I wonder if I should even pre-heal here. It's like, because they're gonna get their turns. Let's actually pre-heal. Defense down? Fuck me. I feel like I should prioritize moving her out of the way. We can cancel them. Let's try it. I think maybe that's probably a better idea. It didn't work. We are fucked. We are absolutely fucked. Just try and get people out of the way. And we're all split up now. We have to prioritize keeping us still alive, I think. And we can move a gate over here into the range of the heal. That helps. Still, like, it's a shame that Thunder God Kick isn't wide enough to hit more than one of these guys at once. Since they're all together, I'm gonna hit him with the Aura Blast. That went well, I think. And I think we should Evil Eye them. Let's try and delay them as much as we can. That did delay them, but it didn't work on this guy over here, it seems. What is impede? Wild Rage. Well, we will just want to arts delay them as much as we can, and we'll try and get one down as much as we can as well. Alright, Estelle, you've got a turn where you're relatively free to do something. Oh, we can also cast... We also have Silent Cross. We can use that to cancel arts and stuff as well. We could Earth smack them. I mean, our art's power is pretty weakened right now. Oh, we don't have fort. Shit. We can't buff. We can't buff our attack. Petrosphere, that's not gonna help. Orbital down. No, clock. Do we have clock down? We do. This might help a bit. I'm gonna go for another Evil Eye. Like, I think we just want as many turns as we can get our hands on at this point. Zin, I guess, just keep punching them. Wow, we've gotten quite a few turns here. Hit him with... Let's hit him with an AoE. Let's see what happens. Wow, okay, their arts defense is extremely high. And our Stella's arts is weakened because we've got her on... We've got her with quick abilities. It's not big enough. Full energy fuse. Holy fuck. Alright, I think we're getting there. Let's do a heal. Just to bring everyone back up. Now Zin, you move in. Okay, keep just delay them as much as possible. We've almost burned through all of Estelle's EP here. We'll speed down this guy. Alright. feel like we're pretty much in the clear. And we've got a crit. Let's use that. And let's just refresh Estelle's EP. No, wrong character. Because we might have to fight immediately after this as well. Big experience. Big Sepith. Does this ever end? There's no time. Let's get inside. Ah, we get a break. Thank God. I would really, really like to have fought. Like, maybe even more than I would like to have Earthfall and Earthguard. That gives us the fort. And we don't have to give up Latirel either. We don't have Clock Down anymore, though. Fuck! We can't... I don't think we can live without Clock Down. But, La Forte... In our current situation, we really need La Forte. Maybe, maybe we could get Action 4? Do we still lose... We still lose Clock Down. Fuck, man. That's rough. No, no!
Not even the Royal Guard can stop him, huh?
Miss Estelle. For Philip! And even Dunan! Did you try to stop them? To my shame, I could not. I suppose age has caught up to me. I could not hold them for long. Is the Duke?
He's fine. I believe he was just knocked down.
That is a relief. Her Majesty has retreated to the royal chambers. Please, hurry. Philip! He's just unconscious. Let's hurry. Chloe is in danger. Right! So these are the Queen's chambers. Our destination, then.
This sucks. The only one who didn't just fall over was the old-timer.
Yes, he was quite an expert. He was still silly, though. There was no way he could beat all of us. Stupid old man. Come now, don't say that. He proved his worth through his loyalty. Few men can claim as much. And I must admit, Duke Dunan was a little different than rumor led me to believe. True, he did not seem like the absolute debauchee from the reports. I was still amused by how quickly he passed out, of course. They're here! You really should have brought Julia back. Damn it all. If only Captain Schwartz were here. Stop sniveling. Where are the Royal Guard? Show them what that means.
More small fry.
This is getting rather tedious. Told you. Oh, I know. To make it fun, let's see who can capture the queen first. Oh, an interesting sport.
I'm game.
Well then, let's play. Alright. Hold on. I'm a-coming. It doesn't actually matter how much time we take. Of course. Alright, let's save as well. Because if we die, we want to skip this cutscene. Ah, it seems you have more guests, Queen Alicia. Now you see. Oh, there's the Queen. Chloe, Queen Alicia, Estelle, Joshua.
Everyone, thank you for coming. Damn it.
We're too late. You sons of... Who do you think you're... What do you think you're doing? Let go of Chloe and Her Majesty. Sorry, but no. The professor asked us to do this as a personal favor, so no can do. The professor? Wait, a personal... So this has nothing to do with the gospel plan, then? Nope, don't think so. He said he wanted to slow you down a little since you were doing more than we thought you would. Oh, I'm so very sorry for trying to reverse all the damage you guys are doing and being a decent human being, then. It has been problematic, you realize. You restored the guild phones across Liberl. The professor hadn't expected you to do it so quickly. I gather he wanted to see you suffer a little more. What in... He had you attack Grancel for that? That's very like him.
You got it. Though, I thought it was a bit lame myself. Thing is, Lo got sent off to secure that flying city alone. We had nothing better to do, so we said, sure, we'll throw you a bone. Walter, damn you. I believe we understand now. Given that, am I not enough of a prize by myself? Can I ask you to release Princess Claudia?
Grandmother, no. I'm the one who should... It is true that the good professor asked for one or the other. My, what a quandary we have on our hands. Weren't you looking to take the princess anyway? Well, a pet bird in a cage somehow lacks charm. It may also be nice to see her elegance shining even through captivity, but... You don't even start. You're really out of your minds if we think we'll let you do that.
Don't make me laugh. Even if we didn't have hostages, are you seriously gonna take on all of us?
That's right. I promised to kill you all the next time we met. You know what? This is a good chance. Maybe I should just gut you all right here. Stay calm, Estelle. They're right. There's no way we can fight all of them at once by ourselves. We need to wait for our chance. But... alas, Joshua, it is fruitless. Perhaps had you been in the shadows, you could have found an opening, but as it stands... Out in the open like this, your options are limited. There's little you can do, Black Fang. So it seems. It also seems like I'm not the one who needs to strike that opening. What? Bang! Daddy! What? Oh no, it's Sid! Hello everyone, good work. Your Majesty, Your Highness, forgive my tardiness. Sid! Thank you for coming. Ah, one of the Divine Blade lieutenants. That wasn't too bad. Just a bit more and you really would have had us. Yes, I'll admit I was surprised. I didn't expect you to be able to turn away such a blow so easily.
Alright, this is turning into my kind of party. So you want to play too?
I'll pass for the moment. Really, I'm just bait anyway.
What?
Sig! Richard! I knew we were getting him. Ah! Good. I made it in time. What in...
Wait a... That's unexpected.
Richard? Colonel Richard? Hello, Miss Bright. You shouldn't call me Colonel, however. I've been stripped of my rank, and I'm little more than a criminal performing his penal service. He's just Richard now. Boy, that sure explains every question I'd have about this. Don't call me Colonel, okay. Curl. Mr. Richard, it's been some time. I'm glad to see you and the princess are well, your majesty. Can we just call you Alan, then? Seeing as you don't have a title? I believe General Bright has already briefed you on my circumstances, so please, allow me to shield you from these criminals. By all means. Thank you very much, Mr. Richard. Pleasure is mine. I so don't even know what's going on anymore. I think it's safe to say this story is bigger than we are, as it were. A pair of the Divine Blade students. A wayward Black Fang and a group of better-than-average bracers. I think we may have tarried for too long. I appreciated the time, personally. Incidentally, you've already handled things in the city. Huh? Oh, what's her face? Canone. Amalthea. Commence Operation Clean Sweep. Remember, our first priority is the safety of the citizenry. Assist the army where possible. Engage Jaeger Corps and archaisms at your discretion. Yes, ma'am. Ching. Bing, 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 bing. Damn, they're better than us. Bing, bing. Nice to have some competent soldiers around, I guess. How did we even arrest these guys? They're so much stronger than the regular army.
Holy! Just when I thought this couldn't get any crazier. When did the special ops guys show up? And they're going after the society's goons too.
Maybe this is, you know, heady peanuts for awful deeds and stuff. Or maybe they're trying to remind everyone how awesome they are?
Who the hell would... They're trying to clear their name, Dorothy. Ah, the hell with it. Dorothy, make with the camera. Shoot and shoot till we can't stop filming there anymore.
But the camera doesn't work. Aye, aye, sir. How does your camera work? Is it not orbal? Whoa. The Jaegers are being pushed back. Very impressive.
Not too bad, really.
Now then, servants of Ouroboros, what do you intend? You seem quite eager for a fight. Are we still desirous of violence? You think you're funny? If it's gonna be like this, I am gonna call Pater Ma... Oh, friend, our chance has already slipped by. Trying to force the issue now would only end in an ugly fashion. The capture of the royals was ultimately an optional objective. Come, let us pull back.
Well, if we gotta.
I can teleport. Ladies and gentlemen, if you will pardon us. It should be just about time for your next trial, however. I suggest you keep your wits about you. Next trial? What are you on about now? You'll see soon enough. Good day then, everyone. Ding. Ah! They've retreated. And all's well. The Jaegers should pull out of the city as well. Shame we cannot pursue them, but I suppose we can't be selfish. Yeah! Wait! Way more importantly, just what the heck is Colonel Richard doing here? I thought you were in prison for the seriously grievous crime of being a huge jerk! I am said I'm not a... Well, regardless. Before any of that, we have to secure the city. Would you help us? Well, sure, of course. We'll help tend to the wounded and end with the firefighting. And so, with great difficulty, the Society's invasion of Grancel was repelled. Estelle's group ran around the city, fighting fires and helping the confused citizenry. Eventually, the rest of the team arrived, having been contacted by Elden. Diddling! And we get paid for it. As I mentioned previously, I'm here on General Bright's orders. He had a suspicion that Ouroboros might try something like this. However, most regular army troops aren't very well trained to fight without their orbital firearms, so he decided to use a handful of troops with experience in hand-to-hand combat. Of course, he needed an excuse to get me and my subordinates involved, seeing as we are supposed to be in prison. As a result, we were to be transported to Gransel, where we conveniently ended up caught in the chaos and repelled the attack. Okay. That's about as subtle as a brick to the forehead, Dad. I take it you had some idea about this, Your Majesty? Yes, Cassius and I discussed the idea earlier. We will, I suspect, face some criticism for doing this, but the safety of the citizenry must come before everything else. And I knew from the bottom of my heart that Mr. Richard would do what was best for the country he loves so. I do not deserve such praise, Your Majesty. I get it. So then... Oh, right. Does this have to do with the reason you wanted to see us? In part, yes. What I wanted to discuss was what Claudia has done. Huh? What Chloe's done? Yes. It was a short ceremony, but as of this morning, I've been formally invested with the inheritance. I am now officially the Crown Princess of Liberl, next in line to be Queen. Thought so. Whoa! Does that mean you're not going to be in our party anymore? Wow! Congratulations. I think you made a good decision. I really think some of it is simply selfishness on my part. Estelle, everyone. I understand you're the ones who saved everyone at the Academy? Thank you so much. Oh, yeah. We can't really take all the credit, though. Annalise's group was there, and Sieg helped out, too. Scree! Yes, so I gathered. When I learned about what happened, I spent a lot of time thinking about what I could do. What role I could serve to help protect those dear to me. And that's inheriting the throne? Yes. I am an inexperienced teenager who lacks the ability or confidence to lead an entire kingdom. Still, if I can use such a position to protect those dear to me, and if that in turn helps me to protect the home I love, then it is all worth it. Chloe, you silly. Well, congratulations! Looks like you finally found that path you were looking for, huh? Estelle, thank you. I really am desperately new at this, though, and I'm not quite sure what I can do. Will you lend me your aid when I need it? Join us! You're way better as a caster than anything you could do here. What kind of question is that? Duh! I mean, heck, I'm not exactly a grizzled veteran over here, you know. Just as you've lent us your aid, time and time again. Whenever you need us, we'll be there for you. Estelle, Joshua, thank you. Thank you so much. What a complete and utter fool I've been. All the things I did without realizing the potential of the young people who carry our future. Alan. What's this, Alan? You'll be carrying a good deal of future yourself still, I think. Quite so. You jest, Your Majesty. Colonel, I have a report! What is it? Is the city under attack again? No, sir. Everything is quiet here. The Jaegers withdrew rapidly from the city and faded back out into the countryside. Then what is it, man? Speak up. We've received a report from the Haken Gate. An Erebonian army is gathering at the border. Now? Of all times? What? So they've come at last. How large an army are they fielding? So far, it appears to only be a single standard division, but they have tanks with them. What? Now, just a damn second. How the hell are they running tanks in the middle of all this? Are they using the same technology as the Society? I thought they might. No, it's strange. They don't appear to be using ordnance at all. The scout reports they say they run using steam engines. Steam what now? It's an engine that uses steam to move the pistons. It's even more primitive than a gasoline engine. Everyone stopped using them as soon as ordnance were invented. No sane army would bother keeping such museum pieces maintained. They're a joke compared to even the most basic orbital tank. Which can only mean one thing. They prepared these in secret. Hang on, you mean... It means the Erebonian leadership knew this was going to happen. Through the next trial Ouroboros spoke of. Yes, it must be this. We're not even going for the Oreo yet. Now we have to repel another Erebonian invasion. And after they signed the peace treaty? Fucking hell, man. This is the most, like, evil, opportunistic empire of all time. Holy shit. Like, literally, the second our backs are turned, they come in with a secret plan to use ancient technology just to try and get our territory again. What the hell is going on? Yes, it must be this. And now, they're effectively holding Grancel hostage. They can storm in and take the capital again whenever they please. It's one way of sending a message, I suppose. What do you mean? They can't come in. I mean, they're at the border, but we... like, surely we can repel a few tanks, even without ordnance? There's another problem. I suspect Dad was keeping you as an ace in the hole. A special Joker card he could play. Someone he could dispatch anywhere an emergency occurred where he couldn't be. But now he's played that card, and you'll have to remain here. Blast it. Ouroboros certainly plays a hard game. They must be being egged on by Ouroboros. This must also be part of Ouroboros' plot, having Erebony invade. Grandmother, allow me to go to the Haken Gate. Say what? Chloe? I couldn't bear sending Uncle. He risked his life once already for our sakes. Let me go. I will negotiate with the Erebonians as your agent. Very well. Though we may have signed a non-aggression pact with them, remember that the scales on which Erebonia and Labur balance are still unstable. These events could spiral into chaos that would engulf the continent. I am counting on you to balance those scales. I will. Estelle's group briefly shared a look. So, in that case, mind if we go with you? I'm sorry? We shall see the heiress to Haken safely.
And if things get really crazy and turn into a shooting war, we'll do what we can to help.
Now mind, we can't actually help you with a shooting war, as per guild protocol.
But there's a few things we could do from a neutral position, I think.
Everyone. I couldn't ask for more. Thank you. Please, keep her safe. Yes, Your Majesty. Leave everything to us. Estelle, Joshua, on that note, I and my men will keep an eye on any movements the society may try to make. Even if they attempt to assault us with that massive puppet of theirs, we'll be ready to respond. Guys, we'll be counting on you. And so Estelle's group took to the road towards Haken Gate while escorting Chloe. Passing through Garoon Gate, they moved to through Roland as quickly as possible. Oh, we're just getting teleported there. And soon arrived at Haken Gate. They don't call it the Haken Gate, they just call it Haken Gate. Can we really not do anything against shitty-ass steam tanks? I guess they are pretty big. But they can't last. They must be, like, coal-powered, right? How long can they keep up? They got the general out here.
Explain yourself, General Vonder. Why is the division of the Imperial Army on our literal doorstep? Does the Empire truly forget the pacts it signed so quickly? General Morgan, I'm the one who would like an explanation. What are you? For the past 24 hours or more, ordnance all across the southern marches of His Majesty's domain have ceased to function. And at the exact same time, it seems a massive heretofore unknown structure appeared above your Valyria Lake. Now I ask you, Morgan, what is going on?
Did you need to send an army to ask this?
It is, just as you say. We are as confused as anyone else about the situation. So it would seem. But your situation is, as I said, affecting a large swathe of Imperial territory. Given that, you know full well why I'm here, General. Who tries to raise the stallion above us while we're weak, then? We intend nothing of the sort. We are given to understanding that a criminal organization of some sort has been taking advantage of this situation. All we wish is to see if we can be of aid to the allies with whom we have signed a non-aggression pact with. They're here to be friends! Whoa! Those are the orders I received from the Imperial government. Nonsense! What are those tanks doing here then? I've never heard of a tank that runs on steam and combustion until now. How is it that you suddenly have these tanks which conveniently require no orbital power? That is a military secret. I would think you would welcome us though, Morgan. These vehicles are perfectly suited for helping to keep the peace. In Lebeau, that is, while this crisis runs its course. You understand my meaning, yes? Good.
We deeply appreciate your thoughtfulness.
What?
Oh, and she's got the hair extensions out again.
Impossible. Your Highness, what are you...
Morgan, well done. The full art? Please, leave the rest of this to me. That's her new princess... not elect, but heir apparent uniform.
But Your Highness... And what are they doing here?
We are the royal bodyguards, sorta, temporarily. Should the worst happen, we'll protect Claudia, we swear. I may be inexperienced as a negotiator. This is, however, the proper time for me to step forward and assume my duties as heir. Morgan, please.
As you wish, Your Highness. Just keep in mind who you're going out there to parley with, my princess. If anything happens, be ready to run for the gate.
I understand.
It seems I will be trading words with someone else now, I'm afraid I don't recognize you, though your bearing is quite noble.
This is the first time we have met, sir. I am Claudia van Asleys, Princess of Lebeau, granddaughter to the Queen, and newly invested heir to the throne.
Gah! Forgive my impertinence, Your Highness. I am Zex Vonder, Your Highness, Lieutenant General of the 3rd Division of the Imperial Army.
Yes, word of your accomplishments in battle has reached even us, General Vonder. Hey, is that guy famous? Yes, that's One-Eyed Zex. He's one of the best field commanders Erebonia has.
If I may be so bold, Your Highness, I have actually seen pictures of you before. Have you cut your hair recently? Now that I look, your face is familiar, but...
This is a bit embarrassing. I cut it for the investiture ceremony. Consider it a little girl's way of showing her resolve to take up a burden too heavy for her. The classic cutting the hair to show character development bit.
Hardly, Princess Claudia. It looks very good on you, if I may be bold.
We're talking about hair? We got tanks here, bro!
Allow the servant of the Empire to congratulate you on becoming heir to the throne.
Thank you, General.
Well then, what brings the Princess of Lebeau here? Are you here to raise protest against us like my good colleague Morgan?
No, that is not my intent. I am sure that our neighbors in Erebonia must be terrified at the moment. The darkness at night, the cold, the complete shutdown of communications. Believe me, I know how any one of these could inspire terror in people. What I ask is for you to consider your actions. Consider what would happen if your forces were to enter our country. You say that large portions of the Empire are disordered at the moment. I assure you, in every part of Lebeau, it is worse. Yeah, this is like... We're not... You know, we're not doing this maliciously. It's like a natural disaster that's just happened to spill over into your borders. The fuck are you mad at us for? And while we no longer bear Erebonia ill will, many of our citizens are agitated and afraid. I could not bear it if the good intentions of our allies were misunderstood.
But...
As you can see, we are investigating these strange events as quickly as we are able. Furthermore, we have managed to suppress most of the activities of the aforementioned criminal group on our own. And so I ask, for the sake of continued friendship between Erebonia and Lebeau, a relationship we value highly, give us a little more time, General. We will make this right. Pretty words. But they... Oh, it's fucking Olivier, isn't it? Pretty words, but they are, alas, sound and fury, signifying nothing. And he's in army uniform now.
Your Highness.
He's the prince? I shall take the reins. You are relieved, General.
As you wish, Your Highness.
What? What? He can't be.
You've got to be shitting me.
No wonder everyone puts up with him. I believe this is our first formal acquaintance, Princess Claudia. I am Olivert Reyes Arnor, a son of His Majesty Emperor Eugent III. His name is Olivert. What? One of the sons of... He's an Imperial Prince? I just thought he was an agent of, like, the Imperial CIA. He's the Prince? Sarah, did you know about this? You're kidding, right? I thought he was just some sort of agent for Imperial intelligence. That's what I thought. And she is suspected as well. Olivert Reyes Arnor? I recognize the name, but I don't know the man. Even though I am a prince, I am little more than a royal bastard. I rarely attend to public matters of state, so I am unsurprised you do not know my face. It does still sting a little, though, I fear. For the lovely girl who was once to be my bride to not even know my face, and arrow by heart. What? There are no other words. I see. That's what Colonel Richard had in mind a while back. Oh, I see. I am sorry, I was unaware. Allow me to apologize for the slight against you. Well, I do understand it was conducted without the Queen's consent. That sort of slight we can overlook. But this? No, Erebernia cannot overlook this. Oh, my enchanting princess. Are you aware, I wonder, of a little rumor making its rounds across our great empire? I don't believe I am. Allow me to tell you then. Rumor has it that immense structure in the distance is LeBeur's new weapon. What? LeBeur has developed a groundbreaking new weapon that allows them to stop orbital energy. They intend to use it to make us pay for the war 10 years ago. It is a rumor which finds fertile ground in the ears of our citizens and leadership. It can't be. That's absolutely untrue. We would never. Then you can prove it, yes? Prove that it is a misunderstanding? If you cannot, then we must act upon the evidence of our senses. Indeed, if the rumors are true, this is a monstrous betrayal of all civilization, using the pact to hide your intentions. Bro, you know about Ouroboros. You were with us. You know what's going on. Stop being disingenuous. What choice would we have then but to be defenders of the free world? Okay, what in the hell is this, Olivier? Estelle. Estelle. Go to Estelle, beat the shit out of him. I can't just stand here listening to you blather on as you please. Olivier, you know damn well just what's going on here. Why are you being such a jerk? Estelle, wait. Have we met? Oh, is it not Olivier? You seem to know me, even if you did not get the name quite right. Did we meet at a party once? Huh? No. You lack the refinement of nobility. It's not Olivier. The portrait does feel like it's a little bit off. Maybe he's another prince? Yes. Or maybe he's just pretending. Yes, no matter how I look at you, you must be nothing more than a commoner. So, who are you? Okay, fine then. You want to play dumb no matter what? You aren't the only one who can bust out a surprise. Oh? My name is Estelle Bright. I'm a B-rank bracer of the Bracer Guild of Liberl. In accordance with the laws of the guild, I am involving myself in this dispute as a neutral arbitrator. Estelle. Ah, I see. You're a bracer. B-rank. That would make you a veteran bracer who could be trusted with an arbitration of this scope, but... Oh, I wonder if you would get different dialogue if you're not B-rank by this point. Or maybe if you're A-rank as well. Trying to say you can't trust a bracer's word, Prince Oliver? Not at all. Forgive me. So, what do you intend to do about our little situation, neutral arbitrator? From the evidence, I judge that Erebonia's claim is false. The floating city is not a Liberlian weapon. I swear it on the honor of the Bracer Guild's supporting gauntlet. Oh, on the honor of the guild's emblem itself. A bold statement. Certainly a statement from the Bracer Guild holds enough weight that it cannot be ignored outright. However, I shall pose the same question to you then, Miss Bright. What is your evidence of this claim? Evidence? What we've seen for ourselves. The group which made the floating city appear is the Criminal Society of Ouroboros, which is still operating in Liberl. We of the Guild have been cooperating with the Royal Army to try and put a stop to the Society's operations. Heck, if you like, we can have records of everything forwarded to the Imperial government. That would certainly satisfy our need for evidence against Liberl's possible malfeasance. However, you have, I think, missed a key point, Miss Bright. Uh-huh. Assuming, then, that the perpetrators are this Society of Ouroboros, are Liberl and the Guild capable of putting a stop to this crisis? Well, If you do not, then the Empire will not sit here wringing its hands. The weaponry we have brought, including the cannons of our tanks, all use gunpowder. Would that not be perfect for laying siege to and destroying this little rogue city of yours? You've got to be joking! What are cannons do against something that big? You never know until you try, Miss Bright. It's just an excuse to invade. Regardless, I can say one thing for sure. We do not have the ability to put a stop to our goodwill, our need to defend ourselves. Well then, Prince Olivert, would action satisfy? If we can prove that we can, even in these circumstances, do something about that city, would you give us the time to do so? Well, I suppose that for some time at least, civility would force our hand,
My prince?
Calm down, General. Consider it the bare minimum of courtesy to a minor power we have a pact with. This assumes they can even prove anything.
As you wish.
So then, if you can show me you have some hope of stopping all this, our forces would withdraw. On the crest of the Golden Stallion, and my name as a member of the Arnor family, I swear it.
Good. That came through loud and clear.
What? That voice? Is that...
Yes, no doubt about it.
Cassius?
Now you're really kidding me.
Dad. Yep. The Asai! What the fuck? The professor must rush to go to working. Now we can get to the thing area, to the Oriole. This is our proof, men of Erebonia. Feel free to feast your eyes upon it. Dad!
Cassius Bright!
It's been a while, Zex. They finally gave you a second star, I see.
That's beside the point. Why are you here? And what is that ship? How is it capable of flying?
That, unfortunately, is a national secret. Rather like those steam tanks of yours, I would say. So this is the Asai, is it? And you must be the famed Cassius Bright. I believe this is the first time we have had an audience, Your Highness. Strange, though. I feel as if we've met somewhere before. How curious, General Bright. I was just thinking the same thing. How very curious. Isn't it, though?
Ha 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 ha! My prince!
Miss Bright, Princess Claudia, I am a proud member of the Erebonian Imperial family. I will keep my word. General, have all our forces withdraw from this area immediately. Olivier, you have our gratitude, Prince Oliver. Hildo, my dear citizens will doubtlessly not be satisfied with mere possibility being presented to them. Perhaps I could board the Asai and observe for myself.
Prince Oliver!
A good idea. I'm sure everyone in the Imperial government would be satisfied with the Prince as a witness. Princess Claudia, shall we? Of course, I see no reason to object. I am sure this will only further strengthen the bond of friendship between Erebonia and Liberl. Welcome aboard, Prince Oliver.
Prince Oliver, what have you done? You finally stride onto the public stage for the first time in ages, and you engage in this charade?
I suppose we were too transparent at the end,
Transparent like air? To think that a prince of the Empire would plan something like this in Liberl. Mueller, how could you let this happen? Forgive me, Uncle. But do you really...
Oh, right. He's Major Vander, Mueller Van.
But do you even really think this idiot would listen even if I asked him to stop? Well... Besides, there are elements of this which do not sit easily on my conscience. I learned all about the truth behind Hamill during this mess. Grr. So you did know.
How could he not know? Even back then, he was a critical part of the military chain of command.
My shame is...
No, Zex, I do not blame you. It was a subsection of the Warhawks. I know you had nothing to do with it. A scandal so vile that information about it had to be tightly controlled. I do not agree with the logic, but I understand it. Seal up that which stinks and bury it forever. Those who remain in power, unblemished. However, I cannot allow the same trick to be played twice.
Prince.
Zex, you realize it yourself, I'm sure. The incredibly fortuitous addition of these steam tanks to our arsenal, the convenient orders to sortie, were also being manipulated. Every bit of it has the fingerprints of the Blood and Iron Chancellor himself, Gileath Osborne.
What are you...
He's in contact with Ouroboros. I no longer doubt it. And personally, I find the idea of a Chancellor whose first loyalty is not to the Empire rather repugnant. Don't you?
My prince, you can't possibly...
But I do indeed. The former military man who has become the Empire's central politician after rising to prominence 10 years ago. The cold-blooded yet bold reformer who laid rails throughout the Empire and has annexed many of our neighbors through force of arms. I have decided to slay the beloved monster which has made its nest in our Empire. You may call all of this my declaration of war.
Unbelievable. My prince, do you even realize what you're attempting to accomplish?
I like to tell myself I do, at least. He is not only politically strong, but he has de facto control of easily 7/10 of the military. Putting aside neutral people like yourself, all who stand against him are the nation's feudal lords, and their influence weakens by the day. Worse still, my father's trust in him is nearly absolute. The very picture of a monster, I would say.
Then why even...
Is it not obvious? Because the way he acts is not beautiful.
What?
My eyes were opened as I traveled Liberl. People and countries are at their greatest when they are proud of themselves. And I wish for my people, my fatherland, to feel the same pride, to be proud of accomplishments, not conquests. I hope you can understand, Zex.
My prince, you've become quite a man.
As they say, only an unwatched pot will boil. It's been 7 years since you took me under your wing to teach me what you knew, Zex. I simply learned to apply what you taught when you weren't looking.
Indeed. Very well, I will pull my forces back. I must remind you, however, that the 3rd Division was merely the vanguard. Osborne is mustering another 10 divisions in the capital. 3 days, and then they march. That's your deadline.
Yes, I will act what we act with all haste, Zex.
Mueller, you're going with Prince Olivert, I take it. If things go poorly, bring him back, even if you have to drag him by his collar. I'll imagine I'll have to do so either way. Men, fall out! We are withdrawing to Palm. There we will await new orders. Yes, sir!
Very useful that all our neighboring countries speak the same language. Very useful. And so, we managed to buy ourselves a little bit of time, at least. Really, though, no one trusts me, it seems. My lamentations truly are ceaseless.
Of course they don't, you nitwit. Even I didn't think you had something like this in you.
As they say, if you're going to play your cards, throw it all in your chips. Besides, you certainly did a good job in arranging all the pieces. You could say we are partners in crime, confederates of love, bees of a flower who have shared of the sweetest honey.
I am armed, Olivert.
Olivier! Estelle, brilliantly done. Brilliantly done my entire butt! Would you please explain what the hell is going on? Why, it's exactly as it looks. There was something rotten in the state of Erebonia. I simply dragged it up onto the stage. The stage. And the rest of us couldn't get a peek at the script? As they truly say, if you wish to deceive your foes, deceive your friends. Having the Arsail show up after you negotiate us into a corner. That was the plan Cassius, Bright, and I came up with. Dad and Olivier? I should have known. Once Dad showed up, I thought that might be it. That was the idea, at least. And here comes the deceitful jerk number 2. That's a little cruel, don't you think? I was listening in by phone. You handled those negotiations expertly. Thanks to you, the arrival of the Arsai had all the impact it needed. Listening in by what? Of course, that artifact of yours. My dear Shera, no more of that, please. It would be a little problematic if he heard about. Little too late on that score, Prince. Kevin! Kevin's here too! And Julia as well. Your Highness, I heard about the attack on the capital. I am very glad to see you are safe. I'm sorry, Julia. I can only imagine how worried you must have been. Well, part of it's my fault. If I'd finished the Arsail's upgrades, we could have come by ourselves to help out ourselves. Unfortunately, Zero Field reinforcing the most advanced airship in the world took a while, if you can believe it. Still, glad to see everyone safe.
Yeah, hang on. How is the Arsail?
I keep saying Arsai.
How is the Arsai flying?
You made a Zero Field generator big enough for the entire ship? Yes, indeed. The ones I gave you were prototypes I've whipped up to help design a large-scale version. I've been locked up in the Arsai ever since you left, and now it's finally ready. I see. So, in other words, every last bit of this was set up by Dad. Does that mean we're gonna get one? Can we get a big one that can make us let us use spells again?
Come now. Don't say it like I'm a criminal. I simply did what I could to make it easy for you to act. You did this because you wanted to, yes?
Well, technically, I guess, but... Oh, I don't quite get why you're here, though, Kevin.
Right. While I was at the cathedral, word came in from Growlsuit or higher-ups. They've been hitting the books. I think I got a good picture of what kind of thing the Oriole is and how to end this mess.
Oh, you know what it is?
And once I told Cassius about this, I got hogtied and brought out here.
Whoa, what? What the Oriole is?
Yeah, so...
Oh shit, we're getting the lecture.
First of all, the Oriole isn't that floating at city itself, really. We think it's an artifact within the city that provides the whole thing with orbital power and helps control the flow of it. The Gospels are basically like distribution thingies for it.
An ancient power source for a city. But then, why is it causing all our orbits to shut down?
Now we're getting into guesswork, but a couple of really old legends talk about the Oriole striking down threats to the Chosen, meaning all our modern orbits are being seen by it as threats to the Chosen, disabling any possible threat in its area of influence. It's a defense mechanism, essentially.
It seems extremely likely, and really, this gives us a ray of hope. Doing something about the entire city would be difficult at best due to its sheer size. But if we can find the actual Oriole somewhere within the city, we may be able to find a way to deal with it.
I see. That is an idea.
That does sound like a plan, at least. Yes, it seems as though our final goal is well set for us. We should board the Arsail and make our way to the Flying City with all haste.
The decision to use the Arsail must come from the royal family. Princess, shall we?
You don't need to ask. Captain Schwartz, prepare the Arsail for launch. We are heading for the Flying City above Valyria Lake. At once, Your Highness. And my brace of friends. Please, everyone, lend your aid to LeBeurle in our hour of need. This mission will likely be the last one of this crisis.
Well... Saying like that like it's even a question if we'll go. This is something we should leave up to our leader.
Leader?
Estelle. We mean you, of course.
What? Why so shocked, Estelle? We all do have our own stake in this, yes. But one way or another, we've just been tagging along on this wild ride of yours.
So, in that sense, Estelle, you're definitely our leader. Still not quite ready for it?
No, she is. No matter how grim it gets, Estelle never loses hope. That light is always there to guide me, to guide us. That's why only Estelle could ever be our leader. Joshua, not helping. Still, your face is red as a beet. Cute. Okay, I get it. Chloe, the guild accepts your mission. We'll find the Oriole on the Flying City and save LaBeryl. Thank you. Good, that's finally settled. Now I can get back to headquarters. Dad, you're not coming with us? I'm afraid I can't. They may have retreated for now, and I trust Zex to keep his word, but we can't ignore the larger Erebonian threat. It's not just Harkengate. They could use non-orbital powered vessels to invade by sea. I also wouldn't be surprised if the Society attempts another raid on Gradson. I can't leave the Royal Army with all of this going on. Yeah, I get it. I'll do my best. With Joshua, with everyone. So Dad, try not to kill yourself at the work, okay? It will be a struggle, but don't worry. And Joshua, let me give this to you. Sword? A letter. A letter? Call it a father's heart. It's between men, so it might be a little shocking for Estelle. Gentle reminder that I'm right here and still have my staff. I'll read it when I have time, Dad. Please do. For the love of... I seriously do not get guy stuff like this. Don't be so harsh, Estelle. I'm taking some time off once this is over. I intend to spend a lot of time at home once I can. Still, make sure we can all share some omelette rice then, alright? Yeah, you bet. Alright, this has got to be going into the end game. This has to be the final chapter. We'll probably be going through the Oriole, beating the lieutenants one by one, and then we'll have to beat Lowe and the Professor.
Are you sure, Cassius? If you're that worried, you could have gone with them, you know?
No, it's fine. Weissman is even more dangerous than I thought he would be. If I accompanied them, it would simply be painting a target on their heads.
Yes. If you were out in the open, he'd strike at your ankle like the snake he is. The price of fame,
And it is maddeningly frustrating, let me tell you. Of course, this is also what it gives us a chance to strike.
A game of truth and lies as the two of you try to read the other, eh? Speaking of lies, do you think the Blood and Iron Chancellor will really hold back?
As powerful as he is, we can't gainsay an oath from Prince Olivert easily. As long as we don't give them any more of an opening, I think we'll be safe.
I hope so. Everything rests on the team aboard the Arsaya, then.
Yes. Lena, and great benevolent ideals of the sky, shine down where your children must walk, please. That beneath this enormous sky, they might find the path they seek. Chapter? There it is. So he's not going with us because they would target Estelle to get at him, but they can do that anyway, though, right? They would take Estelle. They would use Estelle as a hostage to control him. Is that what they mean? Boo 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 boo. Now, Professor, I have to assume you're going to give us something that's going to let us cast. Please. That's the stabilizer wing stored. Helm, accelerate to full speed and set course for the floating city over the lake.
Yes, ma'am. What shall we do if the enemy attempts to intercept us?
A good question. We may need to engage them depending on the ferocity of the attack, but I want to prioritize landfall.
Understood. Also, don't worry about mincing words. Regardless of our ranks aboard this ship, I am your gunnery officer. I am yours to command.
Understood. Huh. I didn't know Mueller could man an orbital ship gun. Oh, and now he's back in his normal his normal costume. He's trained in the Imperial Army's most advanced armor division. Despite his burly, sword-swinging appearance, he is quite capable as a gunner.
I'm sorry my appearance doesn't match my skills.
Oh, no, that's cool, actually. And, when did you get a chance to change Olivia A. Prince Oliver? I thought you were coming aboard as a representative of the Empire. That, my friends, was but a front. However, once this is over, my search for love, freedom, and finery shall be at an end. Until then, at least, I wish to dress and be addressed as I please. To you, I shall always be Olivier.
Ha! Dressing up for the funeral, huh?
What would the people of Erebonia say if they knew? I cannot say I care in the slightest. How about it, my good reporters? Would you care for a scandalous tell-all interview with an Erebonian prince?
Are you serious?
Ooh, I better get lots of pictures then.
Please, I beg of you, do not take any of the nonsense coming from his mouth seriously.
That aside, how come you two are coming along, Niall? Oh, wait, if I may guess, grandmother wished for you to ride along as you did during the incident with the dragon?
Gotten in one, your highness. Her Majesty put in a good word with us, for us with the Brigadier General Bright. He allowed us to come along as war correspondents.
I got lots of pictures of you being amazing at the gate, Princess Claudia. I'll show you them when we're developed. Oh, well, thank you, Dorothy.
How does she manage to suck the seriousness out of the room every time?
Oh, yeah. Grandpa, is our zero-crit generator okay? Yes, it's working fine for the moment. Assuming nothing happens, it should get us to that flying city easily enough.
One sec. So if something does happen, all we got is prayers?
Oh yes. Without the generator, we'd crash, no question. The impact would surely kill us all instantly. Or the subsequent explosion would. Professor, you really know how to calm a girl's fears. Thanks. Radar contact. 5 ships on an intercept course. Oh, here goes the music.
Here they come.
Looks like those are the high-speed interceptors that were docked on the Glorious. Not really bothering with stealth at this point, are they? Arm the main gun and maintain full speed. Target only the ships that obstruct our course. We will focus on breaking through.
Yes, ma'am.
This is a remix of a song from earlier in the game, I think. Oh, shit. That's a huge fucking gun. Boom. Oh, got another one. 3 out of 5. Bogies 1, 2, and 5 disabled. 3 and 4 are disengaging. We did it!
Fantastic.
Goodness me. So this is what the future of aerial warfare looks like.
The main gun is incredible. It has quite a bit of power, but virtually no recoil. Even for an orbital weapon, it's fantastically accurate.
Haha, of course it is. To be honest, I would have liked to mount some point defense guns with radar tracking as well, but... well, one project at a time, I suppose. Radar contact. Oh, ideos. Contact is 250 yards in length, approaching at 8 o'clock. That could only be...
And here comes the Glorious.
Joshua, do you know anything about the performance or armament of that thing? The Arsad can easily outmaneuver and outrun it, but it has gigantic main cannons and large batteries of point defense guns. There's no way we can attack it directly and live. Blast it. Turn to 4 o'clock and flank speed! Lux, get us over the city and avoid fire from that monster's guns! Aye aye! Cuts. Anime. That's very loud. bombing it. I know, it's missile. Fuck me, that's loud. Holy shit. Okay, are we done? I think we're out of the Glorious's firing range. That was scary. I think about half the nerves in my body are now shot, yes. Yeah, my heart's about to burst from my chest. Still, there's not much else the enemy can do to us at this point, right? No, we shouldn't let our guard down. Yeah, society has a bad tendency of ignoring stuff like common goddamn sense. We need to watch out until the second we land. There's an opening in the clouds ahead. We're entering the floating island's airspace. Holy shit. It's massive. A whole city on it. It looks like it's split into like 4 regions, which I guess is where probably 1 enforcer per area, something like that. But I guess we've got to go down inside it as well. Okay, we're good. We're now over the flying city, ma'am. Wow. Holy Stragers. This is the jewel of ancient Samuria. Even more mind-blowing than I'd imagined. Look at that enormous tower-like structure. I put good money on that being an important part of the island. We're going to land? I put down near that, Captain. Good idea, Professor. Echo, anything on radar? The Glorious? One moment. No enemy contacts within 50 Selge. You seem to have left the Glorious in our dust, ma'am. Good. Lux, slow to 1/3 and begin landing. Put us down near that tower. Aye, ma'am. Huh? Dorothy?
You're out of photo quartz already, girl, I swear.
Oh no, I have plenty of that. But isn't there something weird over there?
What the?
Oh, no way! What in the world? Dragon?
Oh, fuck.
He's got a mech, a new one. Let us see then. What will you do when your wings of hope are ripped from your back? Well, we're going down. Oof. Here we go, finale. We made it. We're finally here. Tell. Estelle. Hey. Okay. L. Oh.
Good, you're awake.
Are you alright? Are you hurt? No, I think I'm fine. Banged my elbow, but yeah, I'm okay. But everyone else...
Not dead at least. Ugh.
Ow! I'm fine. Well, that was thrilling, if nothing else. You remember the other half of my nerves? They're all quite gone now, thank you.
That's the closest I've ever brushed shoulders with death, I think.
Hehehe. No, I can't eat that much.
Well, guess I ought to be grateful she ain't hurt.
Just,
Dorothy, she fell asleep. Wake up, nap time's over.
oh, Niall? Major Vander, how about you?
As well as can be expected.
Nothing seems broken over here. I'm unhurt, ma'am. Everyone is fine. Think I'm okay. I thought we were goners. Literally no one had any injuries. A real miracle. Or perhaps he simply let us live. That's right! The one riding that thing, that was... Yes, it was Low, no doubt.
Son of a... In that case, I'm certain he stayed his hand. He really wished he could have torn us to pieces.
Kinda not sure how to feel about that. At any rate, where are we? It looks to be somewhere on the periphery of the island. We should step out and take stock of our situation. Ooh. Liber Arc. It's got trees and everything. Oh, wow. It's really pretty. Wow. So many pictures.
Dorothy, don't blow all your photo quartz in 5 minutes, alright? Gotta admit, this isn't what I expected at all. This is less like a city and more like a garden.
I wonder. Perhaps this is like the city parks in certain large cities? It does sort of feel that way looking at it. Though I've never heard of a city park so huge that you can't see the end of it in any direction. The scale of it does overwhelm. Sieg! Scree! Sieg, thank goodness. I was afraid you'd been hurt or got lost. Don't worry, we're all fine too. Scree! Ah, I see, thank you. Apparently, we've crashed on the easternmost side of the city, and the Glorious is docked on the exact opposite side. Alright, strategy meeting. The damage to the Arcea looks worse than it actually is. They cut off half an entire engine, bro! The engine themselves are virtually untouched, and the flight field generator mostly just needs to be beaten furiously with a wrench. The problem lies in a lot of our finer systems, our stabilizers for starters. Ironically, we can plow forward just fine, but hovering steadily would be an issue as things stand. I see.
Our first order of business needs to be organizing everyone we can for repairs, then. I may be an outsider here, but I'll help in any way you require.
Thank you, Vander. That would solve the problem with the Arsai, but our real struggle will be locating the Oriole in this massive city. Especially since it seems likely our friends in the Society are already here. Yes, if they claim the Oriole, who knows what they may do with it. Given everything they've done until now, you have to imagine it would be nothing good for anyone else. We need to get out there and find a way to stop them.
No complaints to that idea here. We should get moving right now. Trying to run off in small groups would just be chaos, though.
I think it would be wisest to use a single exploration team, you don't say. Yeah, I agree. And the first thing we gotta find is some kind of powered means of getting around the city. Trying to walk would take forever. What is it, Joshua? It's nothing, really. Anyway, the exploration team is going to need backup. Ideally, we should have people ready to swap in and out as soon as the team returns to the Arsai. A good idea. I'd like to join in myself, but right now I need to oversee the Arsai's repairs. Let's go ahead and decide who's leaving first. Please form your party. You may choose to share other members. We have to get... We can change these, right? Because we need to... I need to take their stuff off. Wow, we've got everyone. It's a bit sad that we've got 7 characters to choose from, but we only have 2 slots. I kind of wish we could bench Joshua, if only just to have a little bit more variety. Alright, Estelle. Your group of 4 will explore the city. Do remember that we have no idea what's going out there, society or otherwise. Don't do anything too foolish. Don't worry, we'll be fine. We'll be looking for a way around the city ahead of anything else. Good luck to you then. Everyone else will remain behind on standby and he'll prepare the Arsai. Okay. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. One other small mercy. The shutdown phenomenon doesn't seem to be happening here on the island. Yes! Your tactical orbits should work just fine away from the Arsai, even without handheld reserve field generators. Really? Well, hey! Grandpa, how can you tell? Well, truth be told, the biggest casualty of the crash was the Arsai ZFG. But even with it in pieces, all our other orbital systems are operating just fine. Father Graham's theory seems to be right on the mark.
Right. The Oriole neutralizes foreign orbital elements. But if we can get onto the island, we surely can't be foreign, right guys?
Yes, I'm willing to guess it can't tell the difference. Phew, yeah, talk about small mercies. Going out there without any arts or anything would be kinda harsh. I take it that means the orbital workshop tools are also functional? Oh yes, everything survived the crash just fine. If you need your orbits tuned up, just say the word. Got it. I suspect we'll be stopping by a lot. Okay then. Is everyone ready to take a look around outside the ship?
Ready for action.
Sorry, Estelle. I actually need to prepare something from the ship's storeroom. Something to help if I need to sneak around again. Could I ask you to wait a bit? Oh, sure. Do you want some help? Speed things up a little? No, it's sort of a one-person job. I don't think it will take more than 30 minutes or so. Could you wait in the lounge until then? Well, okay.
We'll be waiting.
Are you gonna read the letter?
My man, you were a dude of many talents, but lying ain't one of them.
I'm sorry. Lying to her isn't...
I think the one you should apologize to eventually is Estelle. Anyway, you're sure? If I'm right, this could backfire and, mess you up. Like, badly.
Yes, I've made my decision. Kevin. Father Kevin, please. You're the only one who can help.
Alright. Don't need to lay it on that thick. Come on, that little lie ain't gonna buy us much time. Let's get to the medical bay.
What's he doing? He's surgically implanting himself with a self-destruct bomb or something? Joshua, you're done? Sorry to keep you waiting. That took a while. I don't mind, but Joshua, are you okay? You look tired, unless I'm crazy. Some of it took a lot of concentration. Don't worry, I'm fine. Well, if you say so. Let's get going then. Maybe he, like, cybernetically enhanced himself like the Ouroboros guys. Let's get going then. Bitter omelette. Which we don't have. 4,000 HP, CP 40 to all? Ooh. Yo, Team Bracer. I'm finally done cleaning up in here. Make sure to stock up before heading out there. Label News issue 11. Nice. And we got EP charges, which we have plenty of. Ingredients. We've got so much cash. Let's just stock up on ingredients while we're here. Not that we really need them. Did I skip over some? No. Just max them out. All the cheap ones we can just max out. There we go. Alright, time to take your guys' stuff off you, sorry. You fought well, but we've finally reached a point where we can have casters in the party again. Assuming we can change characters. Looks like we meet again. Oh, Faye! You stayed with the RSI? Yeah, I figured if the professor was coming, I ought to as well. I talked it over with the engineers and we all decided to stay aboard. Kinda glad we decided to at this point, let me tell ya. No kidding, that's great! We really need to have some help in fixing up the RSI after all. Yes, thank you. Having professional engineers here will make things much easier. Ha, don't worry about it. We'll do our best to live up to your expectations. Thanks! Looks like staying on the ship was the right choice. I'll do my best to get everything fixed up. We can change. The parts of our noble vessel have certainly distributed themselves. Collecting them by hand as we must will be quite the onerous task. I, of course, shall give my all to help, as a performer. Now, to encourage these fine men and women with sweat on their brow with a lovely tune. Let's talk to people first before we change characters. Wow, it's so pretty here. Yes, clean and fresh too. I'd love to live here. Aw, but wait, there's no factory nearby, huh? So I couldn't get any more photo quartz. Aw, that really would be a problem.
Now that I've had a chance to actually look around, this place is blowing my goddamn mind. Maybe a bit late, but this is making me remember all those old stories about the Pt.1 7 treasures things. Great sources of power bestowed on man by Eidos herself, huh? Standing here makes you think it ain't all a fairy tale.
Yeah, hopefully we can read those logs we picked up in the tower dimension. Right now the crew is surveying the damage we took. Once that's done, we can begin repair work. We don't know what will happen going forward. We need to be able to fly as soon as possible.
Our first order of business should be restoring internal lights and securing the hallways. Without that, we cannot move personnel through the ship effectively. We should get as much ready as we can before beginning the real repairs.
We'll be using the scraps from the crash to repair the ship as best we can. To that end, I've sent out troops to recover any useful debris they can. It is not the most efficient plan ever, but it's the only one that will work given our circumstances. I hate to ask, but if any of your team has the time, Miss Bright, help would be appreciated. Communications equipment checks out. Everything's working normally. What makes me curious are these occasional transmissions we keep receiving. They're encrypted, so I can't tell what they're saying, but I'm pretty sure they're Ouroboros transmissions. Looks like they're investigating the city too. We've completed a full set of systems checks now. As Professor Russell said, the damage isn't nearly as bad as we thought. The ship answers her helm as well as she can on the ground, and the flight engines are intact. If we put our noses to the grindstone, we should get this fine lady back in the air on our own. There have been some strange readings on our various instruments since our landing. Extremely powerful orbital energy readings. Completely outside of common sense. Just what is this place? Ah, Estelle, everyone, you haven't left yet? Nope, we're still getting ready. They need to clean up the room, Scara. For now, yes. Alas, Phi and all that. Unfortunately, I'm hardly able to help with fine engine repair, so all I can do is stand out on the sidelines. Hey, there's an idea, though. I do have a whip. Perhaps I should get out there and be motivational? Don't say that. I think that's a great idea. But please be gentle at least. I mean, she does have that ability that lets her advance turn order. Main engine orbits are repaired, but for safety's sake, it's still low on our low output. Once we make sure it won't throw any more fits, we'll fire it up to full output. I'm afraid we'll be running on emergency lights for a bit longer. Try to put up with it and keep working, eh? Understood. We'll do the best we can, Professor. Yeah, gotta do our best. Be off then, and take care. Find anything interesting, let me know immediately. Is orbital energy, like, limitless? Like, Surely the quartz and sepith that we use to power things depletes eventually, right? It's not just infinite energy. Maybe it's like really, really long term, like nuclear power. It just lasts ages, more than you would ever really need. That would be nice. Oh, hi, Estelle. Like Grandpa said, there doesn't seem to be any big problems with the orbital engine. We still need to look close at the engine before we know for sure. We'll probably be able to fly sooner than we thought. That's good to hear. It does make things seem a bit less grim, yes. Keep up the good work, Tita. I will. I get to attach the size XG02 engine. I can't wait.
And she's not on the same planet anymore.
The size engine and quartz and... Oh, I can't wait. No problem, we'll start increasing the output, beginning with the blasted lights. Now then, what to do? I do wish there was some way I could help. The orbital calculator. Information retrieval. Theta crystals. Oh, most of them are still under analysis. Jesus. Concerning the seal mechanism, 1 out of 4. My name is Celeste D. Elsleys. I am the designer of the seal mechanism, and the woman ultimately responsible for the sealing of the Oriole. I have decided to leave behind a series of records for the world to come in case the second seal is activated and the Oriole, which we sealed in another dimension, should threaten to return. If you who read this message seek to prevent the Oriole's return, I pray this information will aid you. However, if you seek to restore the Oriole, I beg you, reconsider. The Oriole's power is too great for we children of man to wield. When we used it, it connected us to the darkest Gehenna. Concerning the seal mechanism, 2 out of 4. The purpose of the seals is to prevent any contact between the Oriole and humanity, thus ensuring humanity's survival. I feel the need to clarify. The Oriole itself does not wish to control or harm humanity. The disaster that visited us was our fault alone. Do not doubt the mercy of our great goddess in giving this gift to us. It is we who are unequal to such a gift. In truth, the construction and implementation of the seal goes directly against the will of the people and our democratic ideals. Even among our group, some believed we should try to find a way to use the Oriole's power effectively. However, once it obtained autonomy, the Oriole began to change our society and our lives drastically. It did not just concern itself with our physical well-being, it considered our mental well-being to be a top priority as well. So the Oriole got a mind, is like an AI that got a mind of its own and started trying to help humanity in a, but it did so in a disastrous way, I guess. And sealing it away went against the will of the people. Did it create a world that was too blissful, maybe? Something like, is it going to be like the world was too much of a paradise that people sort of, that without struggle people lost the will to live, or something like that? To provide an example, the Oriole facilitated the creation of virtual realities intended to induce euphoria in participants. It even altered brain chemistry to achieve this. It was no different than taking a powerful euphoric stimulant and hallucinogen at the same time. Worse still, there were no side effects, no physical ones at least. Such boons have brought humanity's very continued existence into question. The effects already begin to tell upon our citizenry, and we have precious little time left to us. As a result, we few have overcome our differences to undertake the sealing, all too aware of the many difficulties we are likely to face in the process. So it is kind of like a too blissful type scenario. It put everyone into like trances where they were just in, you know, euphoric alternate realities, virtual realities. And no one was really living their lives anymore. Interesting approach. No, don't say viewed. Oh wait, yeah, just still say under analysis. I'm surprised, I thought this would have been done by now. Tremendous amounts of energy. Interesting. Alright. Kevin, I think, is the last person.
Yo, Estelle, everyone. I just finished cleaning up sick bay here. The cabinets look kind of spilled. Everything out when we made that crash landing. Anyway, if you stop feeling like dirt, just come on down here.
Alright.
My trade's in helping the soul and body. I can fix you up. You need a handsome shaman priest in your party? I'm your man.
He's only level 60!
Alright, please.
Alright, we're bringing Olivier.
Together now.
You guys are going to be our casters. Oh, and he's still got quartz on him. Oh, he has all the stuff that he took with me? And we can get rid of the zero fuel generator, thank fucking Christ. Strager B1s. 33 agility. It does lower speed though. Huge movement. Maybe we go with that. Joshua, you can have the gladiator belt, and you can have the... I was thinking of giving him the power orb, but maybe we give Estelle the power orb. Yeah. And now you can have the... Where's my ruby gem? Oh, don't tell me A-Gate still has it on him.
Leave it to me. All right.
He does. I forgot to take their quartz off.
You're right, please.
Together now.
Alright, I guess we set up Chloe as our offensive attacker because, as our offensive caster, because she can wear the Duende slippers, which lets her mind go massively. And then you can have the, I guess we don't want to have a Crimson Eye. I guess we should spread this out a little bit, maybe. Or maybe we just boost her attack power as high as imaginable. Sapphire Gem. Yin Yang. And HP 4. Already we're at 25. What's the ultimate water spell? Cocytus. She needs 12 winds and 5 spaces. That's going to be hard. It can also give her... The 12 winds can give her Latia All, which would be amazing. The Emerald Gem is the only one that gives 12, I think. Are there any other things that give winds? Give us scent. That would cover it if we gave her one other wind ability. But then we're like really running out of space for other stuff. Hang on, we need to get these guys tuned up. Do you have new quartz? I wonder if we'll get even more new quartz out here. Uh-oh, we're gonna run out. Yeah, we're out. Shit. And we still need to upgrade, Kevin as well. Although I feel like at this point in the game we don't have any use for Kevin anymore. Because we've got casters who are actually much, much better. Or we could give her the one emerald gem. The problem is it reduces her arts by 9%, which we desperately do not want. So we absolutely need to have EP Cut 4, that's non-negotiable. And we need to have Cast 2, that's also non-negotiable. But that means the last two have to be wins. If we want the best spells. Unless we use Shield 4. Or Emerald Gem, I mean. It feels like a waste, doesn't it? It feels like such a waste. She doesn't have any, besides this, she doesn't have any fire spells, which is a bit of a pain. She does have Clock Down, though. Acutus. Damn. Really cool. Alright, let's go with Olivier. I don't really think you need... maybe we should give him... Maybe we should give him the long barrel. You can have a buzzer. If we're thinking about setting him up as a support caster, then we don't have to think too much about his attack power, although we do want to give him attack power where possible. $815 arts. That's insanely high. EP4. Let's give him this. Let's give him this. Give him this. And this. And you can have the Topaz Gem as well, why the hell not? That gives him Zodiac, and then you have... Oh, he has Time Gem, so he can cast really quick. And then, of course, we want EP Cut. Lost Mobius. I feel like there's some crazy stuff that we're missing out on here. 20 Mirages can get Silver Thorn. Zodiac is the best all type 1. A Crest, Lost Mobius. Abyss 4 requires 18 times. We can, like, customize him to do anything, basically. Death Scream is area all. And he does have Death Scream. Abyss Fall summons forth a messenger from the underworld. He's got some insane spells. Zodiac in particular is really good. Like, he's not really missing much. If he had more fires, we could get him Arc Prominence, but... or Meteor Fall, but I feel like he's pretty good as it is. To get that, we would have to give him, like, one of these. What's the area? Arc Prominence. 10 and then 8. He should have it, shouldn't he? With the Ruby Gem? Ten, 8 wins, 8 spaces, which he has. And 4 Earths, which he has. I wonder if there's a limit to the number of spells you can have. That doesn't seem right. He should have Arc Prominence. Where is it? Fires. He's got 12. 8 waters and 8 winds and spaces. He has 12 winds and 16 spaces. And 4 earths. Maybe it's bugged? He has every other spell. Volcanic Rave and Meteor Fall. Cyclone Napalm is 70 EP for a single target attack. It'd better be the fucking strongest attack ever. This should get into... yeah, it only needs 8 fires. Wait! It only takes 8 fires, but now he doesn't have it. The game, it must misrepresent how many you need. Like, if I was to say, do that... no? Still no Arc Prominence. But it definitely... what about... like... oh, see, it wants 12. In the manual, it says it wants 8. So the number it needs must actually be higher. It must need more of something that we don't have. But we can't really get anything more. So the manual, I guess the manual is wrong? I don't know how we can get Arc Prominence then. Alright, what's his arts? 378. That's not good. That's low. The Emerald Gem plus the Time Gem fucks it up really bad. He is spec'd purely as support. He cannot do... Like, he's probably actually better in strength. But that's also really like... Man, the Time Gem really messes you up, doesn't it? Maybe we should save the Time Gem for, like... if we really need it. How much do we lose, though? He still has all the buffs. Oh, he doesn't even have the AoE heals. Because you need more... You need more waters for that. What do you need for the best heals? I guess we can count on Chloe for those. Latiral's 22 waters? Even this, his arts is only 540. Which is not great. The Emerald Gem is also... And now he's 482. That's still pretty low, all things considered. Like, if we gave him Evade 4 here... He still gets Zodiac, he still has all the buffs. Silver Thorn. Confuse 90% might be crazy if we get a battle where the enemies are susceptible to it. Zodiac is always useful though. Silent Cross he's got, Phantom Pain he's got. Lost Mobius, Dark Matter, A Crest, he's got all that. We don't have Abyss Fall, that requires quite a lot. Maybe we give the Time Gem to someone else. Because, I mean, he's already got all the important stuff. And at least in this way he doesn't have anything nerfing his arts even more. Oh, his arts must be low because he's so low level as well. He's like almost 20 levels behind everyone else. Plus we're not giving him the good era. Death Scream! Like, this is without any of the... Oh, right, the Time Gem nerfs your strength as well. Action 4, Impede 4, HP 4, Move 3... That's all fine, I think. Although we can... Now that we can cast, we can potentially look at maybe getting some better support spells. He has Fort, which is nice. And we haven't even started with Estelle's setup. She needs to have Heaven's Eye. Someone has to. Normally I just put scent there or something. I think we want to keep it there. Emerald gem, I guess. That might help with getting some AoEs up. Or spaces as well. Winds and spaces are what's important for area spells. Although we're speccing her as a physical attacker. So we should try and think about more in terms of AoE spells, I guess. Buff spells. What's something we can get that just has, like, loads of element values? I'm thinking about replacing one of Joshua's as well. We love Clock Down. He has Death. He has 16 spaces on the one track. Can we get him, like, a crazy... Can we get him Abyss Fall? That would require even more, 18 at once. I don't think it's worth it because it's an attack. Block up X is great though. Spaces. How many spaces do you want? 3... 4 is nice to get Earth Wall. Gaia Shield as well, 16. That is 15 spaces. Look how much AP it costs though. Ridiculous. That's not happening. Four spaces seems like enough. 5 if we're getting, like, really frisky. 4 is enough for pretty much everything. And that gives... that's 8 for strike 2. If you cut 4, it gives 8. I'm just at a bit of a... just questioning what I should be putting where. There's nothing that gives both the winds and spaces, I don't think. Oh, this one does. Absorb. I don't think it's 2, though. Attack 4. What are we missing for these fire ones? Oh, it requires mirages as well. I feel like EP4 is just like a tick. It's such an easy ticket to so much stuff. But then we need a space, a wind rather. Septium vein. I mean, Petrify is the obvious choice. Petrify 2. Kinda would have liked Strike, though. We could take Septium Vein. Although Septium Vein doesn't give us Earth Guard. Or Earth Wall, rather. It only gets us Earth Guard. Kinda wanted to add Strike. And also thinking about adding, because like, in all the important battles, the enemies are immune to death, and so at that time, I might consider replacing this with like a cast 2, and then switching to a strike for Joshua. And you need Heaven's Eye, I guess. And I guess you'll need Beat-Eating Hit as well. If you're going to be hitting things. That's really all she needs. Okay. That'll do, I guess. I feel like we're pretty well set up. There's only a few spells we don't really have access to. We don't have Silver Thorn, because you really need to go hard into Mirages to get it. It doesn't seem like it would be super useful either. We don't have Abyss Fall, that's fine. Grand Stream, whatever, fine. The high-level wind spell's not that important. Arc Prominence, I couldn't even figure out how to get it. The numbers listed here are wrong. But we have all the important support spells. Does anyone... Did I give the Time Gem to anyone? No. I think I'm saving it for just in case. How is your arts so high, bro? Even though you don't have any arts boosting stuff on. You have the Taiji Garb, whose art's plus 20, but that's it. Anyway, we can consider giving Olivier the Time Gem when we get into a battle where we don't really have time for him to be casting offensive spells. Other than that, I feel like this is pretty good. I feel like we've got things set up pretty well. Latier, we've got all the water spells thanks to Chloe. We don't have Gaia Shield or Geo Catastrophe. Because you need more than one Earth Gem for those. Or Atlas Hammer. A lot of these spells I think I'll just never see. I mean, it's not really worth going for them if you're not given the opportunity to, like, really want to use them, right? So, like, why would I need an Earth spell that hits all enemies unless we're running into battles where there's lots of difficult enemies that are weak to Earth? That just doesn't happen. But yeah, I think we're good. We're loaded up 6 style. Ah, it's wonderful to have my tools working again. I can finally grind some quartz. Right, you need anything? Just tell me. still missing 1 slot for you and 2 slots for you. Hopefully we can be getting Sepith at a reasonable rate here. Oh, do you sell gear? You do! We'll probably find gear upgrades. Oh, it's she already has an equal one to this. Celestial, forged by a famous blacksmith. Did we get that one already? Ceram armor, Strager G's. Reflector 2. It is defense up, but we lose the arts for everything else. Seven, 4, 3, 8, 7, 4, 3, 7, 8, 9. It's a fair jump in defense. Composites 2. I'll have a couple of those on standby. I'm expecting that we're going to be getting better gear as we explore. Alright. I guess we can also talk to the members we're leaving behind. Zin and Agate. Where are they? I feel like I probably just spent 20 minutes just customizing augments there. I think they're at the very top. In here? No, that's the outside. Where was the, like... Where's the, like, diner? That's the bridge. Here it is. Oh, they're not here. Where are they? They gotta be around here somewhere. Oh, there they are. They're outside. Alright, we need to rest up to refill our EP. But I think we're free to go now. Let's explore. Apparently they're going to build a workers-only passage outside. I'm looking around to see if there are any appropriate materials for its construction. Maybe I could break down a container for metal plates. You guys, we're like committed to being here for the long term, it seems. Looks like there's no trouble with this fin. It endured the shock of the landing well. That's good, since it means we don't have to spend time repairing it. Okay, next comes checking the outrigger. Oh, the outriggers? Those are the pods you see on the outside of the hull. They have various supplementary flight engines and whatnot in them. Can we get up? Wow. This thing got busted up, huh? Oh, I see. I see the map now. We can get up here. Wow. Big area. Enemies? Arc Block Calmare. Doesn't seem to be anything here. We're going to put a bridge back to the deck here. First, though, we need to clear away this scrap. Any of you have moved out, we could surely use a few more hands. Doing this on my own is going to be a bit difficult, even with my training. Friggin' kinda big for a piece of scrap. Asking us to move this with our bare hands. Even slave drivers ought to have limits. We're gonna be moving that now? By ourselves? The captain sure has a lot of faith in us, I guess. Now that I look at it, this thing really is big. We're gonna have to put some elbow grease into moving it at all. You're telling me we're moving this by hand? Am I the only one who thinks this is nuts? You'll be fine. We're stupidly strong. Let's get into some battles already. I'm trying to remember what their crafts are. Kemper and Stern, and then the Happy Trigger, Quick Shot, Sniper Shot. Oh, that's right, he has arts cancelling. Sick. And so does Chloe, I think. This really is like an awesome party. It's beautiful. Ah, I have searched for beauty and now I find it. I'm not even sure how to put this. It's sort of hard to believe we're in the sky, you know? The ancient Sumerian culture was more than just its technology. It seems they had a great understanding of how to use their technology too. Yeah, that's what it means to have technology. That looks like a lift. Firmly locked. Okay. Wow. Now where are we going? West Kalmare Station. Or Kalmare? Oh, that's the big tower in the middle, is it? Oh, they did their best with the skybox there. How amazing! Ah, what an overwhelming view! The city's this big? Hey, we're sure no one still lives here, right? I don't think so. I have to imagine everyone left before the city was sent to that other dimension. In fact, I imagine the ancestors of modern Liberlians came from this place. Wait, so like my great-great-whatevers lived here? And we never knew? That actually makes some sense. There have always been so few traces of old Zemuria, not just in Liberl, but anywhere. If the city just disappeared... Ah, of course. Those who live in the sky would not leave traces upon the ground, and then their home in the clouds is removed from this mortal coil. This place seems to get crazier with every step we take. Anyway, the view here is really pretty. But what is this place, you think? It feels different from the rest of the area. Given the nature of this area so far, it may just be a scenic view, but it does feel a bit more important. That screen over there looks like something you're meant to interact with. Let's take a look at it. Visitor information. Halo Rail, West Kalmare Station. The Halo Rail system is currently operating at limited capacity. We apologize for the inconvenience. Please select a service from this terminal. Gospel-based citizen ID checks are not required for service at this time. The Liber Arc Transit Authority. What's a Halo Rail system? Some kind of rail-based transit system, I guess. And given that there's a transit authority involved, I would guess this floating island is called the Liber Arc. Oh yeah, the Liber Arc. Hang on, Liber? No way! Liberl? Way, I think. We've just discovered the origin of the name Liberl. Holy Stragers! Personally, I find the Gospel reference more interesting. From the way this is written, they must have been ubiquitous. Everyone would have had one. It sounds like they served as identification, and a portable personal link to the Oriole. Gah, this is too much to take in at once. Anyway, it looks like we don't need a Gospel to do stuff here. Let's see what we can do. Right, I think I can get it to a list of available services if I push this. District information. Built as the ultimate in rest and relaxation for the citizens of the Ark, the Kalmari District is Liber Ark's premier park and recreation district, located in the west of the city. Each section of the park, designed around the theme of harmony between progress and nature, is a hexagon exactly 300 ards across. Kalmari as a whole is made up of dozens and dozens of these hexagons. The Kalmari District has 4 Halo rail stations, north, south, east, and west. Oh, they have a whole rail station just for this park district. Each station's tour path routes through different sections of Kalmari, allowing one to enjoy vistas of all the seasons and wildlife Kalmari has to offer. Service information. Air rail service is currently limited. Would you like to activate emergency operations mode for West Kamari Station? Yes. Hey, what? There's something coming. Ooh. No, we need to go back and read. What in the world? This must be a car for the Halo Rail. I like that her portrait has the new outfit as well. You have to wonder how it works without, well... It's very similar to the light rail systems used throughout Erebodia, as I thought. To make the rails out of actual light, the ancients knew the value of spectacle and humor. It all fits a little over my head, but if it'll get us to where we need to go without dropping us into the clouds, I'm all for it. Come on, let's hop on and try it. No. Reading. Online shop. Oh, they have quartz stuff here. Oh, shit! You can buy sapphire and ruby gems. Holy shit! Oh, wow. I definitely want one of each of these. I don't care that it costs all the rubies we have left, because we need to build up back up anyway. Estelle, I thought we would only get one of those. 1,000 strength and 993 strength. He's actually slightly lower. Oh, but we haven't equipped our new gear yet. Oh, 1,058. And she already has a celestial. They're just selling treasures of the royal family on the airship back there. Cyclops, ancient photon weapon. Fires high precision lasers. Swords made of special metal even down to the hilt. Valkyrie rod. Polished to a mirror-like shine. I forgot to equip our upgrades. 1,000 strength. We are rocking. Currently, no other stations are operating in emergency operations mode. We are sorry, but the Halo Rail service is not currently available. Oh, this is just going to let us fast travel. Real informative. Thanks, creepy disembodied voice. It sounds like the other stations need to be in this emergency operations mode if we intend to get around. For now, I'm afraid the Halo Rail isn't of much use to us. Nuts. And here I was getting hopeful for once. Well, let's see if we can find another way around. Can we go in? No. Well, there's no other... Oh, we can go down. Ooh, we just get a look at the bottom of this station, I guess. Ah, that's a pain. Down we go, I guess. Wow. Alright, I guess you want me to take a look at the locked door over here now? No? Can we fish in here? I haven't seen any spots, but that would be fucking crazy. Ah. No fish. Well, there's no other ways to go. Maybe we can go... No? Maybe if we talk to someone on the ship. Maybe the professor knows something? Can help us out? No? Still under analysis. That makes sense. Alright, I must be missing something. Hello, 7:11 a.m. Hi. Hot dogs because I was bored. Yeah, I love hot dogs. I wish I could eat them more often, but they're so bad for you. Alright, let's try and figure out where we're going. 7:11 a.m. We're up early watching streams. It's 11 p.m. here. There must be something else we can do here. Surely. Cease service. Oh, gate lock release. I forgot. I was so enamored by the shop that I completely forgot about the remaining two options. Cease service. Oh, that's that. Gate lock release. In the event of service disruption of the Halo Rail, a gate may be unlocked at each station, leading to substratum access passages. In accordance with emergency protocols, this station's gate can be unlocked. Would you like to do so at this time? I know nothing about this game other than the events that took place. Never played it, but I'm familiar with the characters. I see. I'm playing this for the first time, so I have no idea what's going to happen. Unlock. I guess you only need to know what the game is like to enjoy watching it. Aha! Locks on gate in station vicinity have been removed. Tunnel is now usable. This is only my second Trails game after FC. So I have no idea what happens in the story after this. Alright, now we're moving. The Liber Arc tunnels. Now we can maybe fight some enemies and get some loot or something. Yeah, here we go. Oh, and we got pump music. Even with all our strength, we're still not doing huge amounts of damage. Estelle's doing alright. 0. Zero. Makes sense.
That's that.
1,820 for Olivier. He's going to be leveling up quickly. Tales through Draybeck 2 is the latest in the timeline. It takes place on the Calvard Republic. It was clear on the opposite side of the continent, where Joshua and Ursula are from now. Yeah, the Calvard Republic has been mentioned numerous times. We can even go to the border with it. Hey, I remember these things. These are in the Void Snail battles. Oh, shit. Very strong. Okay, Chloe is absolutely smashing them. Let's get those levels, Olivier. You got 2 in one battle of one enemy. You got left behind, bro. I wish I could give Chloe... I guess we can. Since she's the strong one, I want to give her EP regeneration. But it means we have to give up one of these. Some of the characters from previous years show up in later titles. Yeah, I would gather as much. I still don't know if I'd play the rest of the series yet. This is an extremely long game. That goes down. What's in here? Lock. I guess we could trade ingenuity between them. Attack 4 is fine. Maybe it's with attack 4 he can actually deal a little bit of damage. Maybe once he's leveled up as well. Although I guess he does have... He is being nerfed. Petrified. Chloe... Just blur 'em. Are we doing any more damage now? Nope, still 0. One shot. Death blow. Yeah, I've seen that the current games are all pretty. Look how much experience he's getting on every battle. Even Chloe's getting loads. That's 1 level, 2 levels. You got it to 65. What's in here? It goes up. What's down here? Chest. Silver gem. Okay. What is the silver gem? Is it it's EP5, bro. Yes. Ooh, that gives her orbital down. I guess Olivier doesn't really need it. 13. If you could get to 20... Hang on. It gives her what? 12 mirages. And he has... +5 there. He can't quite get to Silent Cross. My bro has played them all, but played through recently released Sky Remake because he was so hyped. The remake looks pretty good. I've heard good things. But since I played through the first one so recently, I'm not in a hurry to get the remake. And now I'm playing this one, so I probably won't get the remake of this one either when that comes out. Hang on, let's go back. We didn't go up here. Still doing 0. Do we even get any CP when it does 0 damage? I should check. Monsters. Sadly. What if I were to just do... this? Bye.
That's that.
2,985 experience. 1 level? Rrrr. 2 levels. He's gonna get a 3rd. 3 levels. Happy Trigger 2. Dominion weapon for Kevin. Yeah, Chloe and Olivier are the 2 best casters in the game, in my opinion. But it's not really much of a contest, to be honest. Okay, they do still get CP if they deal 0 damage. Oh. Oh shit. Oh no, they got turns. De-bloodify? No! My blood! I should have just had Chloe attack. Hey, petrify. When they're petrified, even you can do that. But yes, he's an insanely good caster. He might not be right now because he's still low. We're still trying to get his levels back up. The East versus Trails game. I didn't even know that existed. Right. So happy trigger 2. Oh, he can heal more HP now. He doesn't have chain 3 yet. Chloe should just one-shot them, I think. Yeah.
Well, that takes care of that.
The arts power is so incredibly high. A Vita game that came out only in Japan, but got an English port to the PS5 with English voice actors. Chloe learns Sanctus Nova. She got a new S-craft? Sure. What does it do? Oh, and we should change our positions as well. Battle position. Chloe, you can be over here. S-Break. Sanctus Nova. Prayers to ideas become ribbons of light to defeat foe. Oh, she actually gets an attack. That's nice. The healing one is good, but I think attack's better. Delete everything around me with ice. I guess we'll see. Okay, we've got a couple ways to go here. Don't need to worry. Don't need to think too hard about not getting preemptives. 1. 23. Okay. You guys have bazillion defense. Well, luckily we can just crush you. Okay, we've got 2 paths. Let's go this way first. Maybe they meet back up around here. I love that healing scales with arts as well as defensive magic. It doesn't in this game. Healing is fixed. So we can see that tier is 1,000, 3,000, 6,500, all HP. So attack spells scale with arts, ATS, but healing does not. But that's also a little bit of an advantage because it means you can have heals on characters that have low arts power, and it's exactly as effective as it is on a character with high arts power. Let's try the other corridor. Just while we... Yeah. Bye. Sepith, we love it. 100, good. It's not fixed in later games. Right. Oh, he can do 4 damage now. He's no longer doing 0.
That's that. Let's move out.
Ah, and there was no other secret way here. Actually. If you have high arts, even low tier heals can heal as much as 50%. That would be nice. But, having it fixed is okay in its own way as well, I guess. If only because it means you, like I said, it means you can give, even on characters that suck at arts, it means that their healing is decent. He's catching up in levels. 70 already. And his arts are getting better and better. 591. 740 strength. He's gradually getting up there. Eventually, you might be able to do some damage. And then Chloe just explodes them.
Nicely done.
We need wins. Oh shit, we've got our... I think those guys drop wins. Voiced by Johnny Young Bosch. Oh, he's still voicing him. I guess he voices him in the remake as well. I don't know much about Johnny Young Bosch. I don't think I could recognize him. But I know he's been around for a very, very long time. These guys don't take any his damage. Alright, Chloe. Blow them up. Oh, he knocked them out of the... Even weak arts are pretty good.
Nicely done.
Should make some more food as well. Maybe a couple of those. How are we doing on food? Heavenly tempura. We're fine for food. Hey, Goody. Unfortunately, you've come at the end this time. I'm gonna have to stop soon. But we're on the arc. Yes, we made it. And we've got all our characters back, and we can finally cast spells again, which is the best part. Where are we going? I've completely gotten lost now. I got distracted by conversation, and now I'm lost. Where did I... Okay, I've got my bearings again. Yeah, finding out Olivier was the prince. I was not expecting that. Ooh. Fighting you off. Bang, bang.
Nicely done.
Now we gotta get all his levels back up. He was level 60 when we got him, and then in the space of like 10 battles, he's level 71 now. Stuff. Give me stuff. You nearly tear the top of the chest off of its hinges in your excitement to open it. Your face falls as you realize there's nothing inside. Alright, we've got two ways to go here, so let's just go this way. Yes, Chloe has a different portrait. Because she's had character development. Representing her resolve to become the heir to the throne. And a different costume as well.
Well, that takes care of that.
We need wins, bro. We need wins. Wins are what we're lacking. Miss!
We're good to go.
How dare you? Onyx gem. As you reach into the depth of... So that's different to the time gem. Oh, please be action 5. Lid suddenly snaps down. It's eating your life. Kidding. They should have just seen the look on your face. Action 5? It is action 5. Speed plus 50%, move minus 2. Well, we have Estelle, who has a bazillion move. thanks to her Stragers, so you can have that, no problem. And it gives her 20 wins. She must have Abyss Fall. She does, she has it. Sick. We gotta see what that looks like, even though our arts is low. It's not really a sprint. It's not actually a sprint, it's just speeding up the entire game. You can see the enemies get faster as well. It's turbo mode. And thank God it exists. Holy fuck, she's so fast. Alright, let's see it. Abyss Fall. Holy shit! Yo! That did 600 damage. That was dope though. Holy crap, Estelle is so insanely fast now. She is schmoovin'. It's a shame about the minus move, but we've got plenty. I kind of wish I could have given it to Joshua instead, since he's overall a little bit more powerful. I guess Estelle at least now has AoE hard break. That alone makes her a lot better as a physical attacker. Zerum powder, we like those. You can save the world, but you can't remember whether you've looted a chest once or not. Courier bomb, whatever. That was insane. We've got loads of spells that we haven't seen, actually. I think. I've seen White Gehenna, I've seen Hellgate. I've seen most of these. I don't think I've seen Titanic Roar yet. Is there somewhere on the arc where you can make gems like that? We did! We passed by a shop in a information center that sold sapphire and ruby gems. But they're really expensive. They're 1,000 sepith each. And I could only afford a ruby gem. So I've got 2 of those now. See, she's got one there and one there. Well, I bought a ruby gem. But I would like to go back and buy a second sapphire gem once we've got enough. Although I still need to unlock all of Olivier and Chloe's slots and Kevin's. They are powerful, but they also come back with pretty big drawbacks as well. I don't think we've seen Cyclone Napalm ever. I want to see with Cyclone Napalm. I don't even know if I've seen Napalm Breath. I guess you have it too, though, right? Or Lost Mobius. Oh, he has Volcanic Rave? Oh, I also found out, Goody, that some of the spells in the Bracer Notebook you don't get them at the levels of elemental values that they say they do. It's weird. I'll show you what I mean when we get out of this battle. All of these I think we've seen. Chloe, you just do nothing. That was... Oh, I see. Nigron Breath. Volcanic Rave. That's pretty cool.
99.
I'll show you what I mean. So, if we go into magic here, we can see arc prominence here. It requires 10 fires, 8 winds, 8 spaces, and 4 earths, right? Olivia only has 5 earths right now, but if we do this, look, he has 16 fires, 8 winds, 8 spaces, 12 earths. What the hell? Now he has arc? It didn't do that before. He didn't have it before. What the fuck is that? The game is fucking with me. He so completely did not have that before. God damn it, man. Making me look like a crazy person. What did he have? Whatever. He did get arc prominence. That's fucking weird. I at least want to see what it looks like. Oh, we're getting cutscenes. Uh-oh. How about I just hit you with one of these? Weak to water. Preparing to use arts. How about go fuck yourself? Oh, he gets the crit. He's probably just gonna go to cast again though, right? Ah, that was a little disappointing. This guy is a chump. He's not gonna do anything weird. I don't think I've seen... Oh, he's got Atlas Hammer. Show me Atlas Hammer. Okay. Alright, he's weak to water. Chloe, end this motherfucker's life. Wait! Oh, right! I took off the quartz that gives her Cocutus. Because I wanted her to have ingenuity. Fuck! Man, I hope we get another green gem that gives 12... that gives 12 wind elemental values, but that doesn't reduce our arts, because that would be huge for Chloe. She doesn't have any spells we haven't seen. Just kill him, I guess. One. Oh, he's gonna heal himself. This might kill him. Not quite. Alright, we've seen Cyclone Napalm. Have I ever seen Chaos Brand? I think I have. Let's see it again. Sanctus Nova. No, I haven't seen it yet. That's her S-Break. We can do that, sure. Let's have a look. $932. Okay. Clearly that's not based on her arts power then. Estelle, just attack him. Did I miss Chaos Friend? Whatever. Let's just kill him, shall we? This is getting a little tedious. Why do you not have any water spells? Oh, that's right, because I took off your water ability, didn't I? Meteor Fall. Right, that was Chaos Brand. Okay, okay. We're taking a very long time here. We're doing things a little bit... We're kind of just toying with this poor fucker. Titanic Roar! We're just blowing all our EP for no reason at all. There we go.
Not done yet.
Nice. Let's eat up. Alright, we don't need to see this anymore. We saw Arc Prominence. And I think that's the only spell we didn't have access to. I think I just did Volcanic Rave already. I've already seen Grand Stream. Abyss Fall was sick. Abyss Fall is really cool. I don't think I've seen Lost Mobius yet. I haven't seen Silver Thorn, but that's quite a hassle to build up to. We could... Oh, wow, she has 20... Hang on. What does it require? 12 spaces and 4 times. 3. You got 3 there. 8. Oh, she just bet. She's missing 1 space. 1 space for the Silver Thorn. Just 1. We could so easily get it. Like there, it's right there. If we give her EP cut instead. Or move 3. We could potentially give her move 3 instead and then swap Heaven's Eye to Joshua. And then we do... And then we swap like this. Move 5, speed 3. That gives more defense, but speed down. That works out fine, I think. And now she should have... And now she's got Silver Thorn. This is where we came in from? Yeah. I'm just playing with spells. Trying to see the spells I haven't seen. Even with all of this, she still doesn't have luck. It's because I put it... Right, yeah. Give her Ingenuity, that's right. Silent Cross. I don't think I've seen Silent Cross either. Silver Thorn. Okay. I like that one. Yeah, Olivier just had the bard outfit on him, and he changed his hair. Oh! Yo, that one's pretty good. I like that one.
Enjoy the show.
Alright, there's a couple I still haven't seen. We can give him... This should give him the Earth ones, I think? Yeah, there we go. Geocatastrophe. He still doesn't have the Gaia shield, though. 15 spaces they want. That's crazy. He only has 13. That gives it to him there. So expensive, though. Holy shit. No. You're not getting any hits in on us. I think we've seen everything you can do. Yeah. Throw a Petrosphere at him, why not? I don't remember what that one looks like. You do nothing. We did Meteor Fall. I think we've seen Volcanic Rave. We've seen Napalm Breath. Where's the Cyclone Napalm? Oh, I guess he don't... Right, that's what's weird. Like, Cyclone Napalm just says it only requires 8 fires, but then when you equip it, it says it requires 12. Geocatastrophe. Here we go. Wow. That one's not bad. Oh. There's such massive effects for such underwhelming damage.
Not done yet.
Alright, I think the only one I have yet to see is the one we can get by doing this. Yeah, oh thank god they don't do collateral damage. Estelle's all good. Ah. I think we're all good here. Yep. Oh, I don't think I've seen Phantom Pain. Here we go. Cocutus. Oh, shit! That one's good. That one's awesome. I like that one too, that's good.
Well, that takes care of that.
Loads of levels. Requiem. Oh, he gets a new S-Craft as well. Requiem Hearts. Go for it. Alright. You can have your ingenuity back now. cool stuff. I think I've seen every spell now. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I've seen Death Scream. That requires more ice. Right, that would require more spaces over here. Or like if I did that. No? 10, 15, wait, hang on. 10 mirages and 10 spaces and 15 times. That's 12, 12, 20. Hang on. I can figure this out. We need more spaces here. There it is, Death Scream. And I'll show you what I mean. See, here it says Cyclone Napalm. I'm pointing at the screen, you can't see me using my finger. It says it requires 12 fire. It says it requires 12 fire. I'm actually going to take a screenshot. It says it requires 12 fire elemental values, but then in the guide, it says it only takes 8. And Arc Prominence is the same way, I think. If we go back here and we do this, now he has Arc Prominence. Yeah, this is different as well. It says it requires 15, but the guide says it requires 10. So they just got the values wrong. No big deal. Do you really need this HP 4 anymore? Maybe there's something better we can give him. Like, this does give him clock down. And so does EP cut 4. And we can even move 3 as well, and that also gives him clock down. Evade, shield, 9, yin yang. How about Septium Vein? Exceed? It might be in the original game, for all we know. Yeah, we're good now, I think. Oh, and we got the level up, so all our EP was restored. Nice! Now, which way was I going? This way, I think? This looks right. Yeah! Oh, I also wanted to... Bang boom. What's his S? Requiem Hearts. It's another M. A raging barrage of shots. We can see what that does later. Still very rapidly leveling up. Yeah, how did the ancient Libelians get anyway? It's full of fucking monsters. A shower of madness-inducing blades. We've got a lot of, like, powerful spells now. And I'm just gonna give him a smack instead. Boost those levels. Get them up. Get them up. How are our stats doing? Chloe's arts are through the roof. Olivier's arts are getting up there. Oh, the layouts. Oh, yeah, this is not conducive to public transport. They had The Libellians, for all that the guys on the Ark, the Zemurians, for all their technology, they did not know about city planning. Whew, finally! This residential block, the Cradle. Ooh. But I guess we will eventually unlock the fast travel that lets us skip all that. Oh, what a lovely city. I would guess this is where the ancients actually dwelled. Yes, it does seem more like a residential area than our crash site is. Yeah, it's kind of nice and homey here, I guess. But you know, this just bothers me even more. Why did the residents abandon such a nice city? This seems like a good place to find an answer to that question. Well, based on the logs that have been translated back on the Arsai, the Oriole gained, like, its own will and started trying to help people of its own volition and actually put them into, like, virtual realities where their every desire was fulfilled. And so no one was really living, they were just sort of in eternal bliss. And that seems to be at least part of the reason why they felt like they had to seal it away. We need to find a new route anyway, so shall we investigate? Yeah, okay. But that is where I am going to call it for today. We will commence exploring with this area next time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.